What's good? What's good? What's good? I am too close. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, it is yours truly, mine, coming back at you guys with another video today. Kicking it in the Spanish class. You can see what's going on behind me right now. You know, it's just one of those days, but I kind of sort of wanted to come with you guys with another video, part two, about the reasons why I cried when I left the Philippines. Now, I told you, I'm an emotional guy. Very, very emotional, you know. Like I said, I ain't no punk. But, you know, did I actually cry? Come on now, you know better than that. I didn't actually cry. But I definitely felt a wave of emotion, you know, when I actually left the country. You have to realize something. Consistently, for 10 years, I lived in that country consistently. I left the country one time in 2008 to come back to the U.S. for about a month or two. And then I went back, and since then, the only vacation that I've taken, maybe 2 weeks in Dubai. So you have to realize something, that I basically lived in that country for 10 years straight. We're just going to be honest. Now, I basically grew up there, became a man there, and I built really good relationships with a lot of people while I was in the Philippines, okay? So you have to realize and you have to understand that when you've built such relationships with people, you know, you're gonna be like, damn, it's over. You know, it's over. You know, reality sets in. Graduation's finished. I'm done. I finished all this stuff. Time to go out there and, you know, be a part of the real world. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that, not at all. And you know, for me, I prepared myself for that a long time ago. You know, this ride is never gonna be forever, so I had to prepare myself, and I had to go out there, and I had to be a man. I had to go out there and do my own thing. You know, but you know, considering I was 18 years old when I got there, you know, and I put in the work and I studied there and I met a ton of people that I truly, truly cherish from the bottom of my heart. It's like all these people, you know, who knows when I'm going to see them again. You know, I try to make plans to go back there, you know, as soon as possible. And, you know, there's no way to say that I am not going. There's no way to say that I am going. All I know is that when you have a goal in mind and this is where you want to be at, like I said, I'm going to retire there. I told my mom that. I told my dad that. My brother knows. Everybody who is important to me knows that that's where I'm going to end up. It's never been a secret. I've never lied about it. I've never sugarcoated it. I've never, you know, masked my goal, my overall plan to anybody, because I need them to know that the Philippines will always be my second home. And the reason why it's always going to be my second home is because I basically grew up there. Like I said, I have no Filipino blood in me. I'm not half. I'm all Black American, as you can tell. So, you know, regardless of, you know, my race and where I come from, I know where I want to be. And if you have a goal in mind and you know where you want to be, all you have to do is work to get there. I'm trying to establish myself to the point where I can put in some work, do what I have to do, so I know where I can be. It's as simple as that. And what kills me is you hear a lot of people say all you have to do is work hard and you can accomplish anything that you want to do. And to be honest with you, as crazy as it seems, I never believed in people who said stuff like that. Because it's such a cliche saying when people say, if you work hard and you do this and you do that, you'll be successful. I didn't believe it because you hear it so many times. But I can honestly say that I am kind of sort of a living testament. I mean, I'm the only doctor in my family. Granted, I don't do surgery. I don't cut on people. I don't do heart transplants. I don't do none of that stuff. But I'm a doctor. And that is something that is truly genuine from the heart. Not too many people put in the work to actually do that. I ain't bragging. Don't get it twisted. I'm not bragging because I don't have to. But, you know, to put in that kind of work and to get from point A to point B, as many years as it took me to do it, I'd be damned if somebody tried to take that away from me. But you have to realize that all of my dreams and all of my successes and things like that so far in my life happened while I was in the Philippines. So I'm naturally going to have a, how can I say this? I'm naturally going to have a sense of self when I'm there. You know, I feel like this is where I belong. Granted, it's not my country. It is not my place at all, but I feel like I belong there because I have become who I am today while I was there. You know, so if I tell you that I cried when I left the country, do you believe me? Do you really believe me? No, probably not cried, but I was definitely emotional. Definitely emotional. Because it's like you can't, I mean, you're going back to where you came from. You know, basically I left there, I went to the Philippines, now I'm going back. I love being around family. Genuinely love it. We're good. But right now Mike's gotta focus. I gotta know what I want to do in life so I know where I want to be. And I have a goal in mind. I already know I know where I'm going, but I already know where I want to end up. You know? You got to set your path. Right? You got to have a path and you have to have, you know, you have to know where you want to go and where you want to be in life. I already know what my end game is, but how I'm going to get there, you know, there's too many options, you know, option A, B, and C. You just have to know which option is the best one for you, and you have to go and take it. So yes, I was definitely, you know, feeling a certain kind of way when I was on the plane because I realized that I couldn't wait to come back. You know, that's kind of how it was. It was like, I know this is where I want to be at when it's all said and done and I've done everything in life that I needed to do. This is where I want to end up. And many people ask me why the Philippines, and I said this in another video, but to be honest with you, the living is cheap, easy to budget, and it's such a simple lifestyle. Like living in the United States, you got to be on it 100% of the time. You're always here, you're there, you're everywhere. Your only focus in the United States is work. Work, work, work. You can ask any Filipino who was ever moved to the United States of America, do you think they have it easy here? Unless you were born into money, it's not easy being here. And I say this to all of my Filipino friends and all the Filipino people who listen to me. When you go abroad, you have this, before you go, you have this thought in your mind. You're like, yeah, I'm going to be in this new country. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. But you have to realize the reason why you're there is to work. And I guarantee you this, 6, maybe even 7 days a week, you're going to be working. And you're going to realize that you're not going to be able to do all of the things that you want to do because it's really expensive to do the things that you want. Now, it's not expensive to walk around and see the city, you know, just walk around and, you know, see things and take good pictures and stuff like that. But if you really want to live that life, it's going to cost you to live that life. Granted, you'll make decent money here, I promise you that. But I guarantee you this, all those people who want to go abroad, you're gonna be just like me. You're gonna be at the point where you can't wait to get back to the Philippines because of how easy it is to live there. Very, very easy. People are laid back, they're chill. You know, you make that U.S. currency, such as yours truly, and then bring it over there. You know, I'm there to support the economy too, no different than anybody else. I'm no different than anybody else. The thing about me that makes me different than everybody else is the way that I'm going to do it. You just have to wait and see. But the moral of the story is, man, if you have dreams and aspirations, man, don't ever quit on them, I promise you. I don't care where you're from. And it doesn't even matter how old you are. Like my boy O'Shea, man, he's 35 plus, man. He's over there trying to become a doctor, and that's some real shit. You know, you'll never be able to experience things in life unless you get out there and you travel. And that happened to me. And now that I've seen where I want to be, that's where I'm trying to get back to. You understand? So again, guys, if you want to know why I really, really had an emotional situation about leaving the Philippines, it's because I have a lot there and a lot that I want to get back to. And in order for me to do that, I got to put in the work and I got to get back to it so that I can live that life that I always said I wanted to. And I'm not materialistic. I'm none of the above, man. It's never been my thing. I love this shirt, though, by the way. Carolina blue, like ocean blue color. I thought y'all might like this one. That's why I put it in the video. Like I said, looking like a Mexican pimp or one of those black American Latin lovers or something like that. But again, guys, I just want to be honest with you because genuinely I come from the heart with everything that I say. But as always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.